word processing software are used for typing. So in this chapter, we were discussing about these things that Microsoft Word, Notepad, and WordPad is all of them are word processing software. They allow you to type. Okay, the software on which we were working is Microsoft Word. It's a Microsoft Word. The short form of Microsoft is MS. So MS Word or Microsoft Word is used for the typing. It is used for typing the word processing software. So in this, we see some options. We see about the ribbon. We see the quick access toolbar. We see these two things at the start of Microsoft Word. Then ribbon contains all the important instructions. And quick access toolbar contains all the instructions you want to execute quickly. So we also see the save option. Then after the save, we see the save as. Both of these options save the file, but save as normally used to save a duplicate or a copy of a file. Save and save as both are used to save file, but save as is used to save a copy of a file or a duplicate of a file. We also see the option exit. I will show you some of these options. Exit. In the exit, when we click on it, our program get closed. Our software get closed. Then in the last, we were discussing about the fonts. What is font? We can type in different fonts. Font is just a writing style. Font is just a writing style. Different fonts. A writing of different style means a different fonts. In a one class, in any class, there are so many types of writings. It means that there are so many types of fonts. So the technical definition mentioned in your book is font is a set of characters displayed in a special size or shape. So when you are writing, so basically you display a special size. It means that when we are writing, so while writing, the size of alphabet matters. Sometimes we write small, sometimes we write big, but there is a limit. There is a specific size for it and a specific shape, the style, the shape of a font. We can change. We can change the font to make the text look different. We can change the font to make the text look different. So let's move towards the Microsoft Word. Let me share the screen. Here we have a font box. In this font box, we have different fonts. Let's open them. See, there are so many fonts available. There are many fonts available. If you see, there are different styles of fonts available. There are different styles of fonts available. So I select this one. Okay, I select it and then I am selecting a new font. I select the third one and I am going to select again the new font. So if you see I write these letters. The word is same, school, but the writing style, the alphabets, the character is display in a different shapes. If you see in the first one, the O is like this. In the second one, the shape of O is changed, but ultimately it's a O. The shape of C is changed. In the third one, there is again a difference. So these type of differences make a font. So the writing styles are called the font. The size and the shape of a letter make a font. The size and the shape of a letter makes a font. So everybody understand this point?
Yes, chef.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. So now you can send it here, Ehad. You can send it here in the chat. Now, we discussed about the font, font style, along with the size. For example, if we think it is small, we have to make it big. How we can making it big? See, there is a size. Where is the size? Here it is. Along with the font, there is a size box. There is a size box available. What does this size box do? This size box increase or decrease the size of a word or letter. Oh, that's great, Adam. Okay, Ayad, you can send it here. The thing you are saying, you can send it in the chat to me. Saud, you can also send it the thing to me here in the chat. Okay, now the size, how the size will increase. So let's see. For example, I select this word and I click on this size. Then see, I am moving my mouse 26, 28, 20, 36, 48, 72. If you see, the size is increasing the word. In this way, we can make it small and we can make it big. So, with the help of this size tool, we can change the size of a font. We can change the size of a font. So, we see two things. Where is the font box and where is the size box? In this, we can change the font and we can change the size of a font. Okay, so we see about the fonts. Let's move back towards the book. We can change the font to make the text look different. We see this right now. We can select various options from the font group on the home tab to change the font type and size or to make it bold, make it underline or make it italic. So you see, we see about the font size. We see the font size. We also see the font type. Now, the thing we are going to see is bold, underline, and italic. So it's a bold, underline, or italic. We will see these in the Microsoft Word, but before going to that one, there is a point. We can select all these options from the font group. Where is the font group? The font group is on the home tab. So let's see. Let's see these options, that where is the font group. We coming back to the Microsoft Word file. In this file, if we can see, there are some options given: file, home, insert. So these are tabs. This is a home tab. In the home tab, we have to see the groups. As in the previous classes, we also see the groups. See, this is a font group. This is a font group in the home tab. So font group is inside the home tab. In this home font group, we have the options for font size, and for bold, italic, and underline. So we have a font. So let's write the new word. Okay. So I write class 2. I write it here. Then I press the enter and move to the next line. I again type class 2, and then I press the enter and move to the next line. Then I again type class 2. I type it 3 times. Now we have to use these options. Which options? We have to use these 3 options: bold, italic, and underline. So for example, we have to make it bold. Abdul Aziz, we don't have to write anything right now in the book. We don't have to write anything in the book. You can just see the screen and understand the thing. Okay. So I select this class 2 and I go and click on this B. I click on this B. This one. So it's a bold B. I am going to press it. I press it. If you see, it become bold. Now see the option of class 2. See the word of class 2. I again press it. It's normal. It become bold. It's normal. It become bold. It's normal and it become bold. Okay. So now I select the next one. And now I am moving towards this option, the second one. It's I. What does this option do? What does this option do? So let's select this option. I select this option and I press I. I click on I. Press my mouse button. If you see, it become change. The angle of the word become change. It's tilt. The angle of the word is changed. See, without I, it's look like this. And when I press the I, it become tilt. The letter change its direction. The letter change its direction. This is italic. B stands for bold and I stands for italic. Okay. So Now we are moving towards the third one. What do we have the third thing? The third thing we have is U. It's U. Okay. But if you see there is a line under this U. So it's a underline. So I select this text and I click on U. So if you see this word, there is a line come under that word. So it makes the words underline. It makes the word underline. So we see three styles of text. We see three styles of text: bold, italic, and underline. Okay, and this one. So we have these three. We have these three. This one is the bold. This one is the italic or italics. This one is the underline. So these three are there: bold, italic, underline. All three styles are there. So we see that there is a font box, there is a font size box, there is a bold, there is a italic, there is a underline. Now we see some of them. We see about different types of fonts. There are hundreds of fonts available. You can also add many fonts from the internet. So fonts are just a writing style. Font are just a writing style. Font size basically used to make the words big and small. Make the words big and small. Font styles. Font styles are used to make words prominent, like bold, italic, or underline. Bold, italic, or underline. These are font styles. These are font styles. Okay. So, everybody understand these 3 points?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So bold, italic, and underline. If we see the spelling of bold, it's B-O-L-D. It's B-O-L-D. Bold. What is the spelling of italics? It's I-T-A-L-I-C-S. And then we have underline. It's U-N-D-E-R-L-I-N-E. U-N-D-E-R-L-I-N-E. It's a italics. It's underlined. Okay. So now again move back towards the book. B makes the text appear bold. Where is the B? We see that picture. We see that option in the Microsoft Word. So that B stands for bold. B-O-L-D. It makes the word strong. It's make the word strong. It's make the word strong. Okay. So it's make the word strong. Then we have a word computer. There is a word given. See, The option is saying write computer in bold letters. Write computer in bold letters. So we have to write computer in a bold letter. So we have to write the computer with a strong alphabet. Means we have to make it look like strong or the heavy one. See, let's type. It's a computer. Now, in the next line, sorry, in the same line, it become strong. If we remove the bold, it will look like this. But if we make it strong, it will be look like this. So in this way, the computer become bold. You can also write computer in this way, in the blank. In this blank, you have to write this. Okay. Then we have the next one. I make the text appear in italics. So we see the three options. It's B, I, and U. It's B, I, and U. B make the bold, make the strong, make the character strong. I make the text appear in italics. I make the text appear in italic. For example, I'm writing computer. Right now the computer is bold. Let me remove the boldness of the word computer. Now I make a simple word computer, but it's not italic. Let me change it to italic. If you see this letter is italic. If I write it with the same one, see, this is the normal one. And let me write it with the bold one. This is a bold one. So you see the difference. You can see the difference of bold word. You can see the difference of italic. You can see the difference of normal word. So it's a italic, it's a bold. So I make the text appear in italic. Circle the word that are in italic. So there's a sentence given. In this sentence, you have to find it out that what is the word which is italic, which is look like this. In this sentence, which word is look like this? In this form, they are appearing. The first word appearing in this form is a printer. The first word which is appearing in this form is a printer because it's a little bit tilt. Okay. So let me make a circle. You can make a circle in your book. So this word is in italic. The next word which we have, the next word which we have in this sentence is a hard copy. A printer is used to get hard copy. The word hard copy is in italics. It's little bit tilt. It's not straight. It's tilt. So that word is also italic. So these are the two words in this sentence which are italic. I circle it on my screen. You can circle it on your book with the help of a pencil. And you also have to write this computer in a bold, in a strong alphabets in this blank. Okay. Now, what we have, we see three options: bold, italic, underline. If I ask you, italic is used to make the word strong. Italic is used to make the word strong. Is it true or is it false? What do you think? I am asking this thing that italic I makes the text or the words strong. Is it true or false? What do you think? You can send the answer in the chat. I makes the text strong or not? Very good, Ali Nizar. Very good, Ilyas. Very good, Saud. Mohammad Farooq. Very nice. So the answer is false. I never makes the word strong. I makes the text appear in italic. Very good, Mohammad Abdul Rahim. Ayan, very well done. Suleiman, excellent, excellent. So I never make the word bold. I makes the letter italic. B makes the text bold. See, it is written over here in the book. B makes the text appear bold. Very good, Sheriff. So B makes the text or the words bold. I make the text in italic. I make the text in italic. And which letter make the word underline? It's a U. It's a U. That's great, Umar Hassan. That's nice. So, we see bold, italic, and underline. Let me clear the screen. On the page number 38, underline is given. Underline this sign. Which sign? This sign underlines the text in this way. So we see three things: bold, italic, and underline. Remember the spelling. Bold, it's B-O-L-D. B-O-L-D, it's bold. Then we have italic. It starts from I. It's I-T-A-L-I-C-S. It's italics. Then we have the underline. It's U-N-D-E-R-L-I-N-E. It's underline. So we have the three words: the underline, bold, and the italic. These three are the font styles. They are used to decorate the words. It is used to decorate the words. So in this class, we see about the font styles. What are the available font styles? We also see the live example of the font size, and we see some other styles like bold, underline, and italic. Yes, Sharif, you are right. We can make it with the help of keyboard. Excellent. Okay. So we see bold, italic, and underline. Now, there is one more thing. There is an assignment for you. It's available there. It's very easy. You can do it in very less time. So we are stopping it here. We are stopping our lesson here.